former Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid has passed away. He's been battling illness for some time. I had a chance to interview him a couple of times this past year. He was 82 years old, but really just a legendary figure in the history of the United States Senate. You had multiple opportunities to work with him over the years during his long career. How do you think he's going to be remembered as a Democratic leader in this town?
Well, I think he will be remembered as coming from small town America and working his way up and becoming Senate Majority Leader. That in itself is a real feat. I think in terms of what he actually will be remembered for by historians, he will not be in sort of upper tier presidents. He will not be remembered or top leaders of the country, but he will and he will also be remembered for, I think, his partisanship. And I think I think Harry Reid underneath was a better man than he was sometimes portrayed in the media. There was a lot about him, at least in my conversations with him. I came away respecting him, but he's gotten a bit of a rough ride on by the media.
And Congressman, let me ask you about something that Harry Reid told me just before his passing in interviews this year. He said that it's time to get rid of the filibuster. He did issue, a cautionary warning about expanding the Supreme Court. So he was an institutionalist in many ways. But, as somebody who, practiced the art of the filibuster and so on as a Senate leader, at the end of his life, he was warning the country that this is standing in the way of important progress.
Well, he was right about that. And Harry Reid was a great strategist, actually a brilliant tactician. He was very smart in that respect, shrewd, and handled the Democratic majority when he had it in the Senate well. His warning about the Supreme Court, well, we'll see what happens with that. But the filibuster right now is standing in the way, as he said, of something that's really vital, namely the right of every American to vote and have his or her vote counted. And nothing can be more basic than that. And if some rule of the Senate stands in the way of getting that, making sure that every American has the right to vote and have the vote counted, then we've got to change that rule.